Welcome back to Timeless, the first episode where we have a guest, and it's Miss Natasha Sizemore.
Hi, guys.
Should we clap?
I'm clapping for myself. Is that
It's only
rude?
2 people. No, it's fine.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna jump straight into this.
Okay.
Because actually, you know what? Let's roll into it, and then I'll talk about the setup, and then you.
Okay.
As you can see, the setup is complete. We have our tables, and then we have our lettering, Timeless, as well as this beautiful string of foam. But that was there already. Anyways, the setup is complete, and this is our first episode with a guest, and I'm excited. I'm just straight.
I'm just gonna try and
Nice.
not to
Off
bump
to a
the
great
table
start.
like I just did.
I'm excited though because you're our first guest, Natasha.
I'm very nervous
What for?
because I don't like being like filmed like this because we're usually our normal setting is a classroom with inside jokes.
Wow, look at you just strolling here. So, yeah, Tasha goes to school. Let's start with their background.
Okay.
We met our
Freshman
background.
year.
We met freshman year.
Freshman year of high school. What year is that?
Freshman year.
No, like
It's 2019. We graduate this year.
16, 2014,
Had to be.
2013.
Wow, that seems like a long time ago.
It was 2015 because I was turning 14.
Yeah, she's a youngster. She's a little youngie.
I'm a year younger than everyone in our grade.
That sounded so depressing.
It
That
is.
sounded like an
It
opening
is.
to like a line.
I don't turn 18 until I'm a freshman in college, first semester.
That's not bad though. Because most people will still be 18 anyways.
But it is bad though because I can't do anything.
You can't buy cigarettes.
I don't like cigarettes. Nice
Well, neither do
try.
I, but I'm 18 and I can buy them. We can
It's
also
just, I
gamble.
just want the authority, you
Okay.
know. As soon as you wake up, knowing you're 18, you feel like an adult, and that's what I want.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Even though I already am an adult, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
You're probably more adulted than half the people at school that are 18.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment. But it's also because of like your life right now as
Yeah,
well.
it's very
But like
true.
I'm 18, I wake up every morning and I don't think like, damn, I'm an adult. So that
You're
doesn't
like,
really have to do.
damn, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah. That's exactly what I say
But-
every single morning. No, okay, let's go back to freshman though.
Okay.
So I was trying to decide in my mind, but did we meet on the bus? How did we meet? Zach.
Yes. So,
Which is you're gonna have to
we-
explain everything.
okay. Should I start off like moving here?
I mean, you can, but I meant more of like who's Zach, who Colby.
Yeah.
They kind of know who Colby is
Kind of.
through my videos, but yeah, we'll still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
Go for it.
So, I moved here right before freshman year. I moved here with a kid named Zach and a little girl named Zoe. They're
Which
siblings.
is your cousin, right?
They're my cousins. We're more like family friends, but we just call each other our cousins
Oh,
because
okay.
it's just easier. So moved here with them, and I came here with my mom, and so I lived with them at their house, and they were friends. Zach was friends with Cade and Colby, and so we all rode the bus together. And the first day of school, or no, actually, I guess it was kind of before that in the summer. Because we would always go down to the park. That's when I met Colby.
Yeah, I never met you
Yeah.
until school because
Until
of
school.
Colby.
Yeah.
But
So I met Colby, which is like our mutual close friend, before, because we all would go to the park and, you know, play.
he's in Mexico right now. Dude.
I know. It's not fair, but whatever.
I didn't even know he was going.
I didn't know either. We're great friends.
Yeah, what the hell, Colby?
No, but so basically I met Colby, became really close friends with Colby, and we rode the bus together, and we had to ride a transfer bus from our high school to a middle
God, I
school.
hated that.
I know. And then from the middle school, people would switch buses or you'd stay on the same bus and then it would take you home. And Cade was on my transfer bus. That's how
because I was going to say, I don't remember. I didn't live by you guys, so.
Yeah, because we're in different
So I switched
bus routes.
buses.
So we rode the same transfer bus to Canfield, which everybody...
But I'm still confused on how we met. Because freshman year, I definitely was not an outgoing person.
I know.
So through Colby, yeah, but we never hung out outside. Of school.
It's because we had...
It was transfer bus. But we met every single... Tasha?
I'm sorry.
We met every single day on the bus. But I don't remember how many days.
We were kind of friends on the bus. Didn't we have like a class sophomore year? I know that
we had geometry.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we had geometry
but I don't think,
sophomore year.
That's what I was trying to think, but I don't think we met in geometry.
No, we met on the bus. And then we were like kind of okay friends, and then we had geometry together, and then it was like us.
But freshman year was like the the start. What?
Freshman year was not a good year for me.
Why?
Keep in mind, me being a year...
Why? I was turned away.
Me being a year younger than everyone in our grade, for one. 2, I just moved here 3 weeks before school started, high school. Moved here from Maui. Didn't know anyone but my cousin and his friends.
Maui's in Hawaii.
Yes, Maui's an island of the state of Hawaii.
People probably knew that. I was just, keep it.
Anyways, so I moved here. I didn't know anyone. I kind of just, like, was finding my own way around, finding out the people that were, like, had shared the same, I don't know.
Interest.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
I keep bumping this table.
It's fine, I think, but I don't know what it sounds like on the mic. So just, like, don't.
Okay. So, yeah, it was kind of difficult for me.
Also talk here. If you, like, you don't need to be, like...
It was difficult for me because I had to try and make my own friends.
Yeah, you moved here.
Yeah, obviously. They get that by now. But, and I'm sure everyone who's in Idaho who knows me watching this is like, yeah, we get it. You're from Hawaii. Move on. Anyways, it was just hard because I tried to keep to myself. Like, I would put in my earbuds. Didn't really want to, like, socialize that much. Kind of just kept to myself. It was a really boring year. Sophomore year was right when I started to, like, actually hit it off and, like, make a lot of friends. And, you know, obviously get to where I am right now, which is being so popular.
Wow.
I'm totally kidding.
That was a speech right there if I've ever seen one from her. Yeah, no. And then our relationship grew through geometry, which sucked. And then
I was basically his tutor.
Yeah, you didn't want to help me.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to help, but then I just kind of got, like, annoyed with helping you all the time.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of became, like, rude about it. And then we grew, like, a friendship and, like, made jokes off of that. Mm-hmm. Off of my attitude. I have an attitude. I have a very big attitude.
She's not lying. But anyways, in schools, yeah. So now they know about us.
We have a lot of inside jokes, so.
Yeah. If
something doesn't make sense, but we're laughing about it.
That's probably it.
Probably it, so.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. Let's talk about school.
Oh, God.
So we're both seniors this year, and I don't know about you.
I already have senioritis.
Oh, yeah, me too. It's second semester.
I know. I had senioritis, like,
and what time do you get
2 months in. I go to school from 7:30 to noon.
Yeah, see, I get out at 12:20. And I start there, too.
I get out at, like, 11:50 regular days, and then we have late start. I get out at, like, 20 minutes later, so, like, 12:10.
Yeah. So I don't know where you guys live or whatever it is, but we have, is it just senior year?
It's only senior year, unless you take dual enrollment through NIC.
Oh yeah, but then you get you make basically your own hours. So senior year, you can either have late start or early release,
which means you get free periods off of your schedule if you've already fulfilled the credits that you need to graduate.
Correct, and I didn't even listen to what you said, but I know it was correct. So, anyways,
so basically. I finished all my credits early, but I needed
Yeah.
like those 2 extra electives for random things, but I've already done like all the ones that you need. So I
Yeah, me too.
do a work credit and then I get 2 periods off.
I didn't do that work credit.
It's so easy.
I could have.
You turn in 80 hours worth of pay stubs and you get a free elective.
But no one does it.
A lot of people do it. Actually, I think like only 20 seniors do it.
I didn't do it and I could have done it, but I didn't. I took an online class.
That's so much more work.
I know.
That's way more.
I took culinary arts.
Literally, all I have to do to get my elective credit is show up to work and then give them the pay stubs that shows how many hours I've worked. And I just give them enough to add up to 80, which is like 2 paychecks for me. So I work like 20-ish hour weeks.
Well, especially in the summer. Do they take them in the summer though?
Yeah.
Like from the summer?
I think so. They took mine.
Yeah.
They don't really check it. They just kind of like add them up and they're like, okay, you have 80.
I think if you're willing to bring it in.
Literally, all I have to do is take my pay stubs to the counseling office. They make a copy of it, and then my counselor puts it in my grade book, and it's done. And I have an entire semester of work done. I do this a lot, too, so.
I'm trying to think of...
Tea?
Speaking of tea, let's spill it, shall we? So,
I kind of already have, like, over here, but...
Yeah, she's distracting away from the con. Okay, so speaking of freshman year...
Kind of freshman and sophomore year.
This is... Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. New information.
We'll get
she already
into that.
knows the question, but basically, I was going to drop a bomb on her.
But I'm kind of pushy, and he told me that he had a surprise, so I kind of just, like, was like,
Yeah, she
tell
kinda
me,
figured.
tell me. So I got it.
Yeah. It's basically that Colby and I used to like her. And it was at the same time.
I
Did you know
I
that?
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It was, I think it was like, it wasn't the beginning of freshman year. But I remember it was still on the bus. Because Colby, when you sat by me one day and then you sat by Colby the other day, and like, yeah, it was like, and it
Okay,
wasn't a battle
but
because
here's-
Colby and I, like, I respected it. And the thing is that, like, I don't know even how, but we got into it to where we basically, like, called one night and we're like, okay, it's me or you.
Oh,
And then-
God.
And then,
oh, God.
yeah, and so then I let him have it because he had first dibs.
Wow.
But it didn't even.
Okay.
But it didn't even work out.
I know. Okay, so here's the story. So apparently they both had a crush on me at the same time, I guess. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that you had a crush on me for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Because
basically, I
kept
knew
it
that Colby had a
because
crush
of
on me
Colby.
because I kind of like Colby too.
Mm.
And we were always closer friends
Yeah.
than you and him were.
Well, yeah, because of Zach.
Yeah, and so because Colby was always at our house, so we were always hanging out.
Zach and Colby were basically like buddies from the very beginning of elementary.
They were like this,
Yeah.
and now they're like this.
Are they? We'll get on that after. Okay, so keep
God.
talking though.
But so I started like Colby, and then we like had this thing going, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the part where I feel really bad because I like led him on really bad. And, like, made him think that we would get into a relationship, and then I would chicken out because I didn't want to ruin our friendship. And so I'd be like...
That's a hard thing, though.
Yeah, so
That's a very hard
I was
thing.
just like, oh, like, I'm kind of losing feelings for you, even though I wasn't, but I just told him that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I think I told Colby this. If not, then here you go, Colby.
Yeah. If not, you're learning it now.
Yeah. But I told him that because I didn't want him to, like... I don't know. I didn't want to hurt his feelings because Colby means everything to me, and Colby and I are really close friends.
Well, and that's very hard, though.
To this day, we are the closest of friends. Like, the amount of things that we've been put through as friends is ridiculous.
It's actually kind of crazy because when you moved here...
I have, fuzz on my nose.
I didn't even know that you moved here until, like, obviously freshman year, and then I learned about you. But...
Well, I only moved here like 3 weeks before freshman year started.
And I wasn't really... So Colby and I
I moved
met.
here and like 4 days later was orientation for school. I was like, oh, okay.
Why'd you... Okay. Anyways.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But No. Well, what? Now I'm confused, Tasha. No, okay. Colby and I used to, like, we met in, like, 7th grade. 7th or 8th. It was one of those two. And ever since then, we've been really big buddies. But why I'm bringing that up is because when you came here, like, I automatically felt like you two had a connection. Whether it was boyfriend and girlfriend or friends.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, like, you
It's just
knew
'cause,
each
like-
other. Like, did you know Colby before you moved here?
No, I didn't at all.
See, that's because that's when I saw you guys together.
You assume that?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. Zach and I have known each other because Zach and his family go and visit Maui every year at this condo, and my mom knew his parents. That's how we met.
Mhm.
And so it's a really funny story. But basically, they would come to Maui every summer, and we'd go and, like, hang out with them. We'd go on, like, trips with them. We'd go to have lunch. We'd go to the beach together. We'd go swimming. Because, you know, us kids were the same age, so we'd hang out, and then our parents were the same age, roughly, and they'd hang out, and we'd just have fun. And so I remember Zach's mom, Jen, telling me about this, like, essay that he wrote or something about, like, their summer vacation, and I was in the essay. And then since Colby and Zach were best friends, he, like, mentioned me to Colby, and so Colby knew who I was, and he followed me on Instagram, like, 2 months before I moved here.
When was that?
Before
2
freshman,
months.
like 2 months before freshman year.
It wasn't September. It was.
It was
like,
probably
June,
around, like,
May?
June or July. I don't know.
July. Oh, okay.
June, May.
I know.
It was around June or July-ish. I don't remember. But he followed me on Instagram. And I declined his request.
Ooh.
Because I didn't know who he was.
Ooh.
And
That's fair.
I'm one of those people where if I don't know you, I will most likely decline a request.
So good luck hitting you up in the DMs.
I'm also
Plus,
taken,
she's-
so
plus
don't
she's
even
taken.
try.
Yeah, I should have said that first, but that's fine.
Yeah, I got myself a man's. But anyways.
Okay.
Moving on. So, what were we talking about? I totally lost track.
Colby.
Okay.
But yeah, you could.
Yeah,
fast
so
forward.
that's-
It was just your relationship.
I
was
knew of him. I knew that Zach mentioned his best friend Colby. But other than that, I didn't know anything about him. And we didn't meet or anything or know each other until I moved here.
Yeah.
So.
But but back to what you were saying about being in a relationship or being friends. That's a very hard line.
Yeah.
Like, they even make shows on that. Like,
Yeah, because, like, you don't know if you're gonna have that same connection intimately.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're so
And
close
you
as
already
friends
have
that
that connection, so.
if you try and make that connection intimately and it's just not there, then you could possibly ruin
Yeah.
your friendship.
But I've
So-
never seen something like that happen. Like, because personally, like, I know Claire, my sister, and she's had a lot of. No, you're good. She's had a lot of people, like, friends, and then they become boyfriends, and it doesn't really work out.
And then you break up and then it just ruins it.
Yeah, and I think that's the whole thing, though. I think it's about breaking up,
Yeah.
not getting together and having the relationship. It's just more of, like, the fact, like,
What if
we
something
break
doesn't
up,
work out? What if we break
then
up? Then
that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like that for me and Colby, and we had like an on and off thing. Like it was really distinct too. So we would have a thing for like a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing too. It only lasted like a few weeks, and then I'd get scared again, and I'd be like, oh no, like we can't do this. Like we're just friends. Like I don't
So
wanna...
you'd be on again, off again, on and off.
Okay,
on and
but
off.
like when we were just friends before we had a thing again, we would wait like 5-ish months. Like I think the biggest.
You know what's funny though about
it was
this?
like 3 to 5 months between like each time because we've
Yeah.
had a thing. I think like 3 or 4 times. Don't quote me on this because I don't know.
See, I don't know how
It's been a
Colby's
few
gonna.
times.
I don't know how Colby's gonna
Colby's
feel.
gonna watch this and
watching
he's
this,
just gonna be like,
But I'm gonna say this from my thing, and this doesn't break anything because this is in the past.
okay,
But it's funny to hear like your side of you saying that stuff
okay.
because I heard everything like because Colby and I are close.
Yeah, so he
So,
told you everything.
He told me everything.
Yeah.
And so when you guys were on and off
I
again, I just
remember-
assumed you were just kind of like
playing him.
Like, playing him. Like, and I didn't think anything of you. I don't have my own opinion of you until I, like, physically meet you.
Until now, you're just like, wow, she's, like, rude.
Yeah, that exactly. So, but yeah, so it's interesting to see you on, like, telling this side. Because I never knew any of that. I mean, why would I? But I never knew that you actually liked him, but you were just scared.
No, I did. I've always had, like, that love for Colby, but now I actually, like, no, like, that's a strict friend love. Yeah. And after a while, you just know. And I'm really glad that we didn't make anything official, because if we did and we were to separate, then that would be really bad, and I never want to lose that friendship.
Yeah. Do you still talk to him now?
Oh, yeah. Oh. We talk a lot. Well, not a lot. I mean, it's kind of like we'll say hi to each other, like, every day and stuff, but every once in a while we'll have, like, deep conversations if one of us needs to talk about something. But
I wish we talked more.
I kind of feel
Colby
bad.
Hit me up.
I kind of feel bad for Colby because he sits through all of my rants. And you know my rants get pretty bad. I'm that person that, like...
It's so... Okay, wait. I want to bring... Okay, you can talk, but I want to bring that back, the rants thing, to English. Current English class. Oh, God. Because I want to know something. Okay. So, go on. I'm going to make a note. You just talk.
Okay. So, basically... Colby sits through all of my rants, and I love that because it is probably so excruciating for him to listen to how stupid I am. Like, honestly...
Make a lot of dumb decisions.
No, well, I make a lot of dumb decisions, but also, like, some of the things that I'm put through and that I go through, a lot of them, it's my own making, but sometimes I can't control it, and so I just rant to him about it, and he just listens, and he gives me advice. And he helps me through things, and he talks me through things, and he calms me down, and I feel really bad because there have been a lot of rants. I'm that person that just gets so mad, and sometimes I'll hold it in, and then eventually I just explode.
You did okay, yeah.
But like there are like certain things that I just like I don't even hold it in. I'm like, no, like screw you, stop. Which he witnesses every single day.
I get it, yeah. But so like for me, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, for me, it's interesting to see her because every single day, don't take this the wrong way, but, like, I feel like, I mean, you have really good days, and you also have bad days, but I feel like for the most part, you're just really, like, not down and, like, depressed, just more of, like, angry. Like, at little things. Yeah. Which bugs me because I think, like, you should be happy a lot of the time. Like, I don't know what you go through, and so that's why it's hard.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part you should be, like it just seems like it's a lot of like negativity and it's just not
that's
good.
The thing though. I am happy. I don't portray it a lot. Like I have a serious RBF.
Yeah.
A serious RBF. Like if I'm not paying attention, if I'm focused on something, and I'm just sitting there and somebody looks at me, you just.
Yeah,
it's just
you
straight.
wouldn't
like
want
it's
to
just
come up and talk to you.
like I just look rude.
Yeah.
And so I try and be as happy as I can, but sometimes it's just like I'm happy until somebody says one thing and then it immediately changes my mood. Yeah, it's like a trigger. And I just get like frustrated very easily, like with school things. I'm so hard on myself with school. Like if I don't do something, I get so frustrated and it completely changes my mood.
Ooh, that's
and a good then a certain person in 3 out of the 4 of my classes likes to make comments and adds on to that, and then my anger just goes from like right here in frustration to like right here to about like right here in about 5 seconds.
Let me explain that. So in our English class,
was that your note?
What?
Was that your note?
Yeah. Talk about English class.
Oh, okay.
English class. I'm in it.
Every single morning I come into class, I'm either really mad or really happy. So.
Yeah, it's like
Sam Johnson can attest to that too. In government.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, government is so
okay.
much worse.
So like I don't think Jonathan, whatever, I'm just gonna say it anyways, but I don't think Jonathan or Katrina watch these. If they do, hi. But if they don't, then listen up. So Jonathan is the person that annoys her.
Yes.
But what's funny is Jonathan doesn't really care about anything.
Yeah.
And in a bad way sometimes and in a good way. But Jonathan can get on your nerves super fast. But for me, I feel like since he can, you should not even care. Because for him, it's like the smallest little thing that he can say.
Okay,
or,
I know.
Or,
and it's also
like,
because
listen
he
to this.
knows it too.
Okay, yes, because you show it. If you didn't show it, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
know.
the thing. That's what half.
Sometimes
that's
I just
with bullying
can't hold
too.
it in though. It's just so frustrating.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's obviously like a breaking point. But
He'll just say something and I'll look back because I sit and then John sits beside me and Cade sits diagonally
and
behind
Katrina's behind you.
and Katrina's behind me. But he'll just say something and I'll look over him and then I'll just look back at Cade and Cade just like sees it on my face that I'm so mad trying to hold it in. But John just sees it in my facial expression, even if I don't say anything. So then he goes off. But
it's because you get so like pissed right away.
It's so hard not to.
So like for an example, like I think today even, or maybe yesterday, he would just go like this against her desk and like lower part.
Yeah.
And
because our teacher lectures like sideways, so we usually like sit in our chairs sideways, and he'll put his feet up on like the.
And so he would.
You get it.
So he'd kick it or what?
He'll like tap on it so it shakes my desk.
Yeah.
And like usually it doesn't bug me if it's like light, but no, he like shakes my desk sometimes, and it gets so frustrating. And I'm like, John, stop, and he won't stop. And so eventually I have to either be like turn around and be like full like.
What I've noticed, this is really bad to say for like even if like kids or anybody watches this. But, like, I've noticed that you hitting him in the leg.
I'm not, like, just, like...
Yeah. If you hit him in the leg...
we should get into that, too.
Okay, hold on. So,
oh, gosh.
If you hit him in the leg, I notice he kind of stops. But
I
notice if you laugh, too. So you need to do that. You need to bring it laughter. Because you just can't care.
Yeah.
You just can't care. And that's the whole thing.
Watch, he's going to see this, and he's going to be like, no, I'm just not going to stop. I'm just not going to stop it.
What does that say?
I don't know.
Sorry, we're back. The camera just turned off. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. So basically, he just likes to annoy me a lot, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
And I either have to like laugh with it and go along with it and like really sell it and make him think that I'm not mad for him to stop, or I turn around and I simply like smack him on the leg really hard, and then he'll stop. So
yeah. So
probably not the best thing, but it works.
Not, but we're in high school, so like
yeah.
But spill whatever you have.
Okay.
At this point.
But I just think that like in a very broad perspective, because I don't get in a lot of drama. Like recently, I haven't been in like anything. I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't think. Watch, somebody's gonna be like, honey, you wrong. But
bring something up.
Like sends in screenshots.
Yeah. We just got something recent.
But no, I try not to be in a lot of drama. I don't like being in drama. It's annoying. That's what it is. Drama is annoying.
It's so funny when people say that though, because it's so contradictory.
Yeah, because everyone says it, but then like everyone's in drama of their own.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm talking about like the drama where it's like, oh, this girl said this about me, or this girl looks so cringy in her post.
That sounds so stupid.
No, but like girls at our school will specifically like see someone on their Instagram and they'll be like, oh, this is so cringy, and then they'll comment something rude. and then it'll start something, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, people know how to
you didn't need to go that far. You didn't even have a reason to. Two, that's just rude. Sorry.
No, keep going.
And 3, why would you want to make somebody feel bad for no reason? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, in a lot of cases, it's like I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Like, trust me, I have those thoughts, but I don't go comment that.
Well, and on Instagram and whatever it is, it's like the fact that it's just like when people don't like a certain video. Like on YouTube, like it'll get such backlash.
They'll say like all the negative things about it.
And just like about why would you take the time
to go make someone feel bad about themselves? There's
that,
no point
or
in that.
even like if you don't like something, why are you sitting there
wasting
the time?
Why are you sitting there
and giving
them the views? It's
and on YouTube, yeah. But like for Instagram and stuff, it's so pointless. It
is
because of the fact that you're sitting there, you're like brewing over it. And what's the point?
It's pointless. I think that people just really need to mature and get over their egos, because that's another big thing in high school. People,
but high school is really like I don't think our school, CHS, called it out?
Coeur d'Alene High School.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good point. Because there was a. Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know what you're
What?
talking about there.
I was talking about the fake school shooting thing incident.
Well, see, with things like that is you don't know.
Yeah. Okay, there was I don't know if you guys know, there was an incident.
School shooting threat.
Yeah, and it
says
on a wall and whatever. It's
says
supposedly it's been so
CHS
old.
school shooting, and then it had an effective
The date
No,
on
but it
it.
was a current date. Like, it was the same year. And everybody was, like, super scared, freaking out, and, like, reposting it. And people called the police and were like, hey, do you know about this threat? But it was for a different high school with the same, like, initial CHS.
But that's scary
so it
because
us.
it's like,
but it's still scary because you don't know.
Yeah. And school shootings are nothing to mess around
Yeah,
with.
it's like, why would you risk it? Even if it's not your school.
But then
I wouldn't mind taking off one day at school just to stay home.
But then I realized something. Someone brought something to my attention about the school shooting thing. It would have been, I know this sounds weird, but it would have been like the safest day to go to school. Because we had officers at every single...
Yeah, that's true.
And the fact that the threat was made and whatever, they searched and did whatever they needed to do. But yeah, somebody said it was like the safest time to go. And I'm like,
if I get a free day out of school, my
I
aunt's
go.
like, hey, you don't need to go to school if there's a school shooting threat, then I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'll take it to sleep.
I didn't go because, to me, sorry to say, the school's not worth it.
Exactly.
Even if it's
not worth your life.
if it's a
real threat, even if it's a fake threat,
yeah.
School's not worth your life.
No, and
speaking in terms of like life or death,
yeah, don't go to school. Just drop out right now.
Yeah, just it's not worth it. You're not gonna learn anything.
Yeah. What are you gonna learn? I mean, really, how much could you learn in 12 years?
13. Kindergarten.
Yeah, but
14,
kindergarten you
including
learn
preschool.
about shapes. Oh my God.
No, you take naps.
Okay, that's true.
And you eat snacks.
Speaking of like kindergarten, I was thinking about that when we were talking about paradigms in English class today.
Why?
Because
how does that correlate?
Because okay, so for you,
oh God, here we go.
For those of you at home
here we go.
that don't know about paradigms like a typical example. So basically, we know a dog is a dog because of people telling us it's a dog.
And
showing
it's the
us.
mind shift.
Yeah. Yeah. So you really messed me up with that one. Anyways, like I was thinking about kindergarten because of the fact that like that's when you learn everything, shapes.
Yeah.
But date it back. Like to go down a rabbit hole, date it all back to where like who decided that's a doggo? That's a cat. That's a lion. Like, think about all the names.
Yeah.
How?
And, like, how the alphabet and, like, the numbers came to be.
And, like, there's different, like, for letters
like,
and numbers,
if you think
it's
about
different, I think. But
math? Who came up with that? The entire number system, how everything adds and works out, how everything is, like...
Ooh, this is getting...
How?
Deep.
Who came up with that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, and, like, day and night, like... The time? Think about the time. Like,
that wasn't... We all slept during the day and we were all awake during the night.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, day and night's a little different.
That's a whole new video.
Yeah. Comment down below if you want Tasha back and we could talk about conspiracies.
Of course they want me back because I'm just so entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm totally kidding. I say a lot of jokes like that and I really do not mean it. So... I feel like I need to make that clear because a lot of these viewers probably don't know me.
Yeah, they don't know you.
So.
But they could if you keep coming back.
Keep inviting me.
No, well,
yeah.
Looks like my schedule's a little busy.
Yeah.
He's
got like 2 things on there. Sorry, I can't have you back here.
Sorry, yeah.
Just too busy.
I am. I'm so busy. Like, anyways.
He had a haircut at 4 today.
Thank you. Dude, you just read my mind. I was just going to okay, so I don't know. Okay, obviously you don't. But, Colleen Carter at Lather Salon. She told me to shout her out.
Who?
Colleen Carter.
You have to give her like a full shout out. Cut all that out and then give her like
No, this is good. I'm not going to cut anything out. Don't tell me what to do. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
no,
well,
so
if you want to give her a good shout out, then you got to make it more.
What is a good shout out? Colleen Carter at Lather Salon. Go to Lather Salon in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and get your hair cut by Colleen Carter. But the reason I bring that up is because she said that she thinks she knows you. It's talking about you. Yeah,
Where's her salon?
It's on 4th Street.
4th Street.
Downtown. Oops. Anyways, yeah, like
It'd have to be off of like something else because I've never been to that salon.
I don't know. She said that she might have cut your hair. I told her that you had a sister. She thought you lived in California, and I said no, Hawaii.
Yeah,
I didn't say it like
not
that,
me.
but
I've only got my hair cut by Robin.
Oh
Robin
my God.
Emmett.
This is just a shout out for haircut.
Robin Emmett. She works at Supercuts.
Supercuts, isn't that like a?
It's a salon. No.
Oh.
It's a salon where basically different. Anyways,
Natasha goes to what's that thing? What's that one called that I'm thinking of? Sports cuts or something. Like men's.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name. Anyways, Robin Emmett, she's at Supercuts by the Coeur d'Alene Albertsons, and she's a very good friend of mine. She's very talented at what she does. Should I make my profile public?
I don't know. I don't know why people have their profiles on private.
Well, because I don't want creepy people following me.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time,
I just reached 1,000 followers though, so I don't even know. A lot of them are ghost accounts. A lot of them are people I just don't really know. So.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Hold on. We're gonna end this. Just hold on one second. For example, I don't follow a lot of people because I don't care. Sorry.
Oh God.
But I don't want to see people. Oh, shoot, this is gonna look so bad. Okay, if I'm not following you, I'm sorry, but follow me. But I don't follow a lot of people because I don't want to. I'm not involved in their life, right? So I follow you. Because I see you guys every day and I care a little bit. And so
not as much with me, but everybody else.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I only follow a certain amount of people, but I have a lot more followers than my followers.
See, I used to keep it like that.
But I feel the more people you follow, the more followers you get.
Yeah, it is that way. Because people see
why?
Because people see your requests and are like, oh, okay, they're following me, I'm gonna follow them back, see who they are, and they forget to unfollow them. So that's just kind of how it works.
See, I don't. I never forget it.
If you get a follow request, a popular tendency is to want to follow that person back, whether you know them or whether you don't know them. It doesn't matter. A lot of people.
I hate how accounts are private though. I get it for some people, but like meme pages and stuff. What the?
Okay, meme pages, that doesn't make sense.
No, Grant sends me stuff all the time,
and it's private,
and it's unavailable. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm not private. I don't understand why being private isn't
Is it possible to have a verified account but still be private? If you're actually
good
verified?
point. I don't know.
I don't think you could. Can you?
Please leave a like on this video if you so feel the need, and if you don't, leave a like anyways. Comment down below if you want Tasha back. We talked about her problems, her experiences, whatever.
Next time
it
won't be about me though.
Next time it will be about anything that we can talk about. We'll have a topic. Yeah. Then
comment what you want him to talk about with his next guest.
Yeah.
And if you want the next guest to be me, probably not, but do it anyways.
Well, I can't have you back to back.
No, I know that, but in the future.
I mean, I could, but it doesn't really matter. So, yes. And then share this video with your grandmother, your wife, your ex-wife, and your sister that lives in Iowa. Right? Okay.
Right.
Should we roll out to the outro music? Should we get that started? 3, 2, 1, cough drop.
That was good.
You just leave this up to me, I can show